Our journey begins with an in-depth exploration of the most imminent dangers that are menacing our beautiful blue planet. Foremost, and undeniably the most devastating, among these is the phenomena of climate change, a significant and extremely alarming threat. Climate change has the substantial potential to reshape our world drastically, changing it in ways that we may not even be able to fathom. With global temperatures on a dangerous, almost vertical upward trend, we are witnessing dramatic, unforeseen weather events that are wreaking havoc on our environment. Torrential rains, unbearable heat waves, unprecedented snowfalls, and destructive hurricanes are becoming the new normal. Are battered, bruised, and shaken to its core. Sea levels, another crucial concern, are rising at an alarming rate, posing a monstrous threat to coastal regions and islands. These places, once safe havens, are being threatened with submersion. The delicate balance of life and habitat in these regions is being disrupted, leading to severe ecological consequences. Biodiversity, a vital and irreplaceable cornerstone of our complex and interdependent ecosystem, is also at severe risk. The extinction of species, loss of habitats, and disruption of food chains are just some of the dire consequences we stand to face. Our beautiful planet, with its lush forests, diverse fauna, and unique flora, is losing its essence. If this destructive pattern continues unchecked, and we stand by idle, our world could become unbearable, even uninhabitable for human existence. The potential consequences are bleak. We could be looking at a future where our children and grandchildren struggle for survival in a hostile environment, devoid of the natural beauty we take for granted. Our rich, vibrant planet could be reduced to a barren, lifeless rock. If these trends continue unchecked, we could see a world that's inhospitable for human life within a few centuries. Next on our list is the threat of nuclear war. This danger, ever looming and terrifying in its implications, is something that has haunted mankind since the creation of the first atomic bomb. Across continents spanning the globe, nations possess the destructive power of nuclear weapons. This highly volatile and potent force can cause unprecedented devastation, a catastrophe that the world is ill-equipped to handle. This omnipresent fear, this specter of dread, forever dangles the prospect of escalated conflicts. These conflicts, should they spiral out of control, could ignite the fuse of widespread nuclear warfare. The impact of such warfare is not just limited to the explosive power of the bombs themselves. Its destructive potential extends far beyond the immediate blast radius, threatening to consume entire cities and nations within its fiery maw. But the destruction doesn't stop there. The aftermath of a nuclear explosion leaves behind more than just physical scars. The land turns into a barren wasteland, devoid of life, as if nature itself has been forcibly erased from existence. Yet the devastation doesn't end with the immediate after effects. The nature of fallout is such that the carnage extends beyond the physical. A calamity of this magnitude would trigger a nuclear winter, a chilling consequence of the radioactive particles suspended in the atmosphere. This domino effect could shroud the planet in darkness, similar to the darkness that fell over the Earth during the mass extinction of the dinosaurs. The sun, our primary source of warmth and light, would be blocked out, causing temperatures to plummet globally. This sudden drop in temperature would be catastrophic, disrupting ecosystems and leading to widespread extinction of species. An ecological disaster of such magnitude threatens to plunge the world into a chilling era of darkness and cold. The fallout from this event would not only destroy cities and countries, but could also plunge the world into a nuclear winter, blocking out the sun and causing a global drop in temperatures. The ripple effects of this event would be far-reaching, affecting all life on Earth in ways that we can only begin to comprehend. These circumstances present a grim picture, a stark reminder of the potential horrors of nuclear warfare. But what about the long-term threats to our world? This is a question that has mystified scientists, philosophers, and thinkers for centuries. It's a thought that is unsettling, and it sends shivers down our spine. Yet it's a possibility we cannot ignore. It's an eventuality, a future that's written in the stars. It sparks our curiosity, yet remains beyond our immediate worries. But it's essential to comprehend, as it holds the key to our existence. The cosmos, with its heavenly bodies and celestial phenomena, affects us more than we often realize, although it's not always our focus. The sun, our very own star, the radiant life-giver, a blazing ball of gaseous matter, is on an inevitable countdown. A countdown that began the moment it was born. The sun, like every other entity in the universe, adheres to the law of life and death. It has a life cycle, just as every organism on our planet does. It's a cycle of birth, growth, decay, and eventual death. In a that is almost incomprehensible to the human mind, approximately 5 billion years from now, it will reach its fateful demise. Scientists predict it will consume the last of its nuclear fuel, its life source. It will then expand massively, transforming from its current state into a colossal red giant. This transformation will be a celestial event of cataclysmic proportions, a spectacle of awe and terror. The sun's expansion will be so vast that it will consume the inner planets of our solar system, Earth included. Our home will be engulfed in the fiery wrath of the dying star, marking the end of life as we know it. One of these is the eventual death of the sun. In around 5 billion years, the sun will exhaust its nuclear fuel and expand into a red giant, engulfing the inner planets, including Earth. Another long-term threat humanity faces lies in the form of a cosmic anomaly, the possibility of a rogue black hole veering off its course and passing directly through our very own solar system. This potential menace, though it sounds exceedingly rare, has the capacity to induce chaos on an astronomical scale, beyond anything humankind has ever witnessed. A black hole, a mysterious cosmic entity characterized by its intense gravitational pull and unyielding darkness, is capable of disrupting the very fabric of our existence, fatally fracturing the tranquility and equilibrium that govern the movements of our solar system. This gravitational giant, a phenom of nature with the power to warp space and time, could incite disaster on an unimaginably epic scale. Now, if you were to envision an intruder, an outsider, a destructive behemoth powered by the raw, unfiltered force of the cosmos, slashing its way through the systemic harmony of the universe we inhabit, the very thought would be petrifying. This celestial trespasser would leave behind a trail of cosmic chaos and disruption, permanently altering the harmonious dance of the celestial bodies we have come to know and understand so well. Inundated by this force, the planets, stars, and asteroids that compose our cosmic neighborhood would be violently yanked from their steady orbits. The paths traced by these celestial bodies, perfected over billions of years, would be distorted in a matter of moments, resulting in catastrophic consequences. Our precious planet, Earth, the cradle of life as we know it, may not be spared from this universal upheaval. In fact, our blue and green planet might find itself directly in the path of this marauding monster. Oblivious to the life it harbors, the black hole could potentially pull Earth into its dark and unforgiving abyss. While the likelihood of such a cataclysmic event may seem incredibly remote, the potential consequences are too dire to ignore. Indeed, such an event would not just wreak havoc on the orbits of the planets, but could potentially swallow our beloved Earth whole. The mere thought of this possibility sends shivers down the spine, reminding us of the vulnerability of our existence in this vast, unpredictable universe. At last, we consider the theory of the universe's heat death. This concerning notion foresees the universe's perpetual expansion. In due course, it will get to a point of maximum entropy. This is the theoretical climax where no more work can take place. In such a state, all stars, once radiant and full of life, will have exhausted their energy. The once vibrant matter that comprises everything we know will have decayed into oblivion. All that will remain is darkness and cold. Ultimately, the universe could transform into a bleak, frigid, lifeless realm. In summary, there are a multitude of ways that the world could potentially end. Climate change and nuclear war are immediate threats. Long-term threats are the death of the sun and heat death of the universe. These scenarios may seem bleak, but they are vital reminders. They underscore need for planetary care and striving for sustainability. They emphasize the urgency of protecting our planet and the critical necessity of a sustainable future. Remember, this is the only world we have. It's the only one we've got.